Oh my goodness. So I just loaded up the Broke family in my Sims 4 game, and I just saw Dustin was in this pool, and it made me so nervous for a second because I forgot that they can get in and out of pools without ladders. Why is he just swimming in place? Yeah. Get out, dude. Yay! I wasn't about to have him get stuck in the pool like his dad ended up probably doing. Alright, Skellies, so this is actually a tutorial for how I made this crib for the Broke family, and then I'll also be showing you how I made the pinball machine that's in Dustin's room as well. So I'm gonna have Bo try out this bed and see if he can actually sleep in it, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, he can't. It's not functional right now. So it's more for aesthetic purposes, just the look of a crib. That's what all I wanted for this, because there is a crib in the hallway in the Broke family's house in The Sims 2. So I tried to create that with some stuff in the game. So I'm going to show you how I made that. So first thing, I started off with this specific toddler bed. And then I grabbed the reinforce and retreat cedar bars that come with Snowy Escape. But I did have a wall behind where the bed is, where I was building it, right here. So it kind of posed a challenge because these are actually wall decorations, so they like stick right to the wall. So I'm just gonna move the bed away from the wall a little bit, and then add another cedar bar there. Okay, I'm actually gonna move the bed up a little bit here, kind of even that out. And then to get the bars here, they like to click to the wall. Sometimes you can place it just right, but what I did is I actually took some of the half walls and I drew some half walls around there. There we go. And then just clicked it to the half wall. Like that. And then I deleted the half wall once I was done placing it. See, if you don't have the half walls at the ends of the bed, even if you turn it and try to place it with Alt, it just clicks to that wall. So we have to make sure we still have that half wall on both ends of the bed too. So if you place it on the outside, you have a huge gap here, even if you delete the half wall. So I just kept it on the inside. I know it's turned like what it looks like the wrong way, because if you try to turn it, it's just not gonna work. So if you look at how I did the crib in here, that the ends are actually on technically backwards. So that's totally fine. You just put it right there, and then it's nice and tight up against the bed there. We can delete those half walls, and we have most of the framing done. If you want to get these nice and close to the bed without placing another half wall, you can just turn the camera sideways. Usually with Alt, you can scooch it in just right. But then you have to place it so that you don't overlap so much with the bars, otherwise it looks weird. There we go. Okay, that looks decent. Another thing I did was raise up the bed a little bit so that it's not directly on the ground, because you know, in real cribs, the bed part is not on the ground. So I feel like that made it more realistic, maybe. And then I'm gonna search up 90 degrees. Here we go, and sculptures. This is what I made, like the top part of the crib to just finish it off, make it look a little nicer. I made it as small as I could go and then raised it up and turned it just right. And then made like a nice little trim all the way around. This part is really tedious, but we're almost done. I think I just need one more. Just to fill in that gap. Try to line it up perfectly, as perfect as I can. Okay. So now we have the trim on the top. try to finish it off. I'm just gonna try to move these side rails in, the cedar bars in a little bit so that they look a little more flush with each other. So I deleted that back wall just so that I could perfect it just for the tutorial. Just try to line it up perfectly. I think that actually looks pretty good. So that is my tutorial how to make a crib, but I am going to delete some of this and I'm gonna move this in for a little trim right here, just so that we have this little opening, and I'm gonna try to see if Bo will be able to sleep in it. If it's like this, maybe. We'll try. We'll see. Alright, where are you, dude? Okay, he's still right there, so I'm gonna have him sleep. We'll see if it works. So far, he's not saying, well, I can't get over there, so maybe it will work. Oh, yay! It works! Okay, so if you want it to be functional, just remove the one by the pillow, like that, and then they'll be able to crawl in, even with the bed raised up and everything. So I think for gameplay purposes, I'm actually just gonna do the same thing on the one in the actual house. And see, make sure that Bo can use it in the house too. Yep, it works perfect. Cool, so I'll just leave this one like this so that whenever I play this family, he'll have somewhere to sleep. For part 2 of this tutorial, I'm showing you how to make this so-called pinball machine from Dustin's room. I'm just gonna use the select tool. So the first thing, this part is the Aplenty Slats table from Dine Out. Then we have the Soundtastic Fantastic Royale from Strangerville. And then I also used the Grand Designs dining table, which just comes with the base game. So I actually stacked 2 of these tables on top of each other. Just raised the second one up a little bit. I think a little bit like that, yeah. And then I took the, I keep calling it a jukebox, so I'm just gonna call it that. It's easier to say. And the Soundtastic Fantastic Royale from Strangerville, but that's what it's called. Yeah, and so I made it smaller, and I'm gonna line it up a little bit better here. Okay. And then I shrunk this down and put it underneath here. I think I actually used like 6 of these underneath it. Alright, now I'm gonna add 3 to the back. Alright, so there's my pinball table. I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more and click the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.